Hello, this is part 2 of our DVD collection. It's a series of videos I'm going to be doing showing you all my DVDs in my collection. So let's get part 2 underway. First DVD that I'm going to show you is Casino Royale, Daniel Craig's first Bond film. I've still yet to see this film. It's got slip cover, same on each side. I watched Skyfall a couple of months back, and it was okay. It wasn't as good as everyone said it was. A little bit overhyped, I think, but I enjoyed it. That's Casino Royale. Next film is Crank, starring Jason Statham. I don't have a clue where DVDs come from. I just found it in the drawer, so I decided to add it to my collection. The next film is District 9, which was directed by Neil Blomkamp. He's got another film coming out this year called Elysium, which looks a fun film. I'm looking forward to watching that in cinema with my friends. This looks quite a cool film. The aliens look like prawns in it, and they're called prawns in it. And it looks a pretty cool film. You know, it's had critical acclaim from quite a lot of people. When Peter Jackson produced it, I think. Yeah, Peter Jackson produced it. You know, so it probably will look pretty stunning. And to give his expert opinion on this film, Brendan Carr.
So I was the one that recommended this to Dominic, and it's actually a really good film. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it because it's got great action scenes. Charlotte Copley's a really good actor. I think this is the first film he acted in, and then he was in the A-Team, where he's really good, and he's in Elysium, and he's supposed to be the best thing about that film. And yeah, this is a really good film.
The next film is The Fighter, which is a boxing film, and I've also got my friend Brendan to give his expert opinion on this film.
I also recommended this one for Dominic. I saw this on TV and I heard great things about it, and it was really good. It's a David O. Russell film, and yeah, after this he did Silver Linings Playbook, which is also really good. And yeah, see, Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale both really good actors in this, and I believe Christian Bale won the Oscar. Yeah, he did, and truly deserved it. This was a great film, and Amy Adams is really good in it as well.
Okay, the next film I'm going to show is the classic 80s film Ghostbusters, which stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Sigourney Weaver. I bought this in Liverpool when I went there with my friend for his birthday. He said to pick it up, so it was only, I think it was about 50p maybe, so I was obviously going to pick it up. It looks a funny movie, you know. I think quite a lot of people like it. My friend liked it, so I'm looking forward to watching it. Got quite a cool disc. It's not like a boring disc that just says the name of the movie. You know, it's got a picture of a ghost there. So I'm looking forward to watching that. The next film is part 1 of a trilogy, comedy trilogy. It's The Hangover. So I found this really funny. You know, I think one of the funniest parts of the movie was when the credits, when they were showing pictures of the night when they got hungover. You know, that was really funny. Zach Galifianakis was funny, Ed Helms was funny, Bradley Cooper was funny, Mike Tyson was funny. Quite a lot of people were funny in it. You know, I laughed quite a lot at it. I watched the third one a couple of nights ago. It was okay. wasn't as good as the first one, you know, and wasn't as funny, but it had some cool action scenes in it. Chow was in it much more, and he was the funniest thing about the film, I think. Zach Galifianakis was a little bit of a douchebag in it at some points, but he was quite funny, and I enjoyed it. It's not as bad as everyone's making it out to be, but it's not as good as the first one, which is supposed to be the best out of them. My friend's seen the second one and he said that's a pile of shit. So I don't really want to watch it, but I'll watch it. I've seen some of it, but I didn't mind it, but he hated it, so the hangover. The next film is Hellboy, starring Ron Perlman and Selma Blair, and also I think John Hurt's in it. Yeah, John Hurt's in it. He plays like Hellboy's dad. I really enjoyed this film. You know, it's got great action scenes in it. Hellboy's cool. The ending's cool. When his horns grow, you know, like proper horns. That's cool. And the massive creature at the end, and a ninja person in it. Got like swords and a mask. He's cool in it. And I really enjoyed this film. I haven't got the second part. I haven't got the second film, Hellboy: The Golden Army. But my friend has both of them. He prefers the second one, I think. But I'm gonna have to get it soon. But I really enjoyed Hellboy. Probably one of my favourite comic book films. The next DVD is actually not a film but a TV series. It's How I Met Your Mother Season 1. Very funny show. It's sad that it's going to end after the season coming up now, season 9, but I suppose it couldn't go on forever, but I really enjoy this show. Barney is definitely the funniest in it. Marshall's funny. Ted's quite annoying. But I suppose you couldn't have the show without him, so you have to deal with him, but I really enjoy the show. 3 discs. The discs are quite cool as well, you know, they got cool artwork on them. The next film is a war film which I picked up a couple of weeks ago. It's The Hurt Locker. It won Best Picture in the Oscars. It won 6 Oscars, 6 BAFTAs. So hopefully it'll be a good film. You know, it looks an interesting film. Got Guy Pearce in it. Ralph Fiennes. Jeremy Renner. He's Hawkeye in the Avengers. So I'm looking forward to watching this film. Catherine Bigelow directed it. You know, she also directed Zero Dark 30. That was nominated for Best Picture, she didn't win it. So I think it should be quite a good film. And that's the disc. Quite a cool disc. Next film I also bought in Liverpool. I think it was like 75p, it was quite cheap. Bought it from CEX, I think. And it's I, Robot starring Will Smith. It looks a fun film. I think my friend's seen it, he said it was alright, so I might like it. It might be boring, I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. The robots look pretty cool. I've seen some clips of it on adverts for films, and Will Smith looks quite funny in it, so it's quite a good film. That's the inside of it. Quite cool. And that's the disc. I'm looking forward to watching this film as well. I've watched hardly any of the films in my collection, you know, but I'm gonna have to start watching and see I suppose. And the next film is the remake, 2005 remake, I think, directed by Peter Jackson as King Kong. I really enjoyed this film, you know, I thought it was good. It can be boring at some parts, I suppose, but I enjoyed it. My friend didn't really like it, I don't think. Said he fell asleep about an hour and a half, through the film. So, but I like, King Kong was great in it. Andy Serkis does motion capture for him. I especially enjoy the scene when he breaks the jaws of the dinosaur, and that's cool. Got slick cover. No, it's just the same on the inside. 2-disc edition. You get a little booklet with it. Get that out. Tells you about how they made the film and stuff. All about the film. Pretty cool. That's King Kong. The next film it's another Will Smith film. Stars Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum. It's Independence Day. Again, it looks like one of them films that is it's an action film. It looks pretty cool. There's the special edition. It's got 2 discs. Like that. And it's pretty cool. It looks quite a good film, It's got aliens in it, so it probably will be quite good. Directed by Roland Emmerich, who is known for disaster films. I've seen another one of his films, 2012. That was okay. Wasn't great, but it was quite enjoyable. The next film is The Last King of Scotland, starring Forest Whitaker and James McAvoy and Kerry Washington. He was also in Django Unchained. And this looks quite an interesting film. It looks like one of them films, quite a lot of drama in it. Looks quite like a gritty film, like a sad film. But it's won Academy Awards, it won BAFTAs. I think Forest Whitaker won, I don't know, it was like best actor, best supporting actor, I don't know. But he won an Oscar for it, so I think it looks a pretty interesting film. And the last film is Tom Cruise film called It's The Last Samurai. This looks a pretty cool film. See at the bottom there. Charging to battle on horses. I always like films like that. It looks a good film. Got Ken Watanabe in it, who was in Batman Begins as the fake Ra's al Ghul. I am looking forward to watching this. I think it's quite a long film though, so yeah, 2.5 hours long, so it might be boring in some parts, but it looks a pretty interesting film. And that concludes part 2. Part 3 will be up soon. The next film I'm going to show is a classic 80s film, Ghostbusters, which stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd and Sigourney Weaver, and Harold Ramis. It looks a funny film, Bill Murray is really funny, Dan Aykroyd's funny, and I'm looking forward to watching it. My friend said, Fire!